Hi, EDUC 204 students. My name is Corey Gleisman, and I will be your instructor for the next 16 weeks in the EDUC 204 asynchronous online course. The best part about this asynchronous course is that we will actually never meet in person. So we will set up virtual sessions if you have any questions at all, and you can always reach me by email. Never hesitate to reach out, no matter how silly you think that question is. To give you a little bit of a personal background of myself, I actually am a CCU grad. I graduated in 2016 with a master's degree in instructional technology. I recently graduated from the University of Georgia with my PhD in learning design and technology. But this is my fourth year teaching this course, actually. So I've seen it go through a lot of cycles, and the best part about this is you will hopefully leave here being a technology proficient educator. You're going to leave with a portfolio, which I will talk about a little bit more at the end of this video, and you'll see into the other tutorial video, but it's going to be your main takeaway for the course, and you hopefully will be able to bring that to some employers down the road, and I think it's a really valuable kind of artifact to have. Other than that, just a little bit about me. My favorite thing to do is probably hiking and skiing. I don't get a lot of skiing in down south now, but I do try to go to Asheville a lot, do some hiking. I recently moved to Tennessee, and there are some good mountains. The Smoky Mountains are here, but there's some, I'm in kind of outside Nashville. There's some great hiking areas there. But I told you about where I'm living now, hence why we can't meet in person. But again, always feel free to reach out to me and let me know if you're having any troubles, and we will troubleshoot it and get it all straightened out. I'm not here to kind of try to cut your grades and take points away. I'll always be fair and always be open, and I just ask you put in the effort, and I'll work with you to get through this course. I know this might be some of your first online course experiences, so I want to make it a positive one. And again, you can always reach me by email. That's probably the quickest way to get a response. But we can always set up a virtual, you can do a Google Hangout or a Skype session, and we can troubleshoot anything. I can share my screen with you. You can share your screen with me, and we'll troubleshoot any technology problems that you have. You can also ask me any general questions about educational careers. I know you're all going through a path where you're deciding what kind of discipline that you'd like to work in, or just about the educational, I guess, kind of landscape as well. So we can talk about anything. Just shoot me an email. We'll set up a time. In this next video, I talked about sharing my screen here. I'm going to bridge it into talking about some of the platforms we'll be using. We're going to be using Moodle, which will kind of be our submission area, and then we're going to be using Weebly. So I look forward to kind of spending the next 16 weeks with you all, and I hope you enjoy this course, and we'll talk soon. Talk a little bit about this course. I have right here, so hopefully you'll be able to see me and our computer screen. You're going to learn how to do some of this screen capturing during our course. So the best thing about this course is I want you to have some practical ways to take technology into the future classroom. So into your classroom now, when you go into your placements during your tenure at CCU, but also after. That's my real main goal, is I want you to leave this course with the technology skills to show that you're a technology proficient educator, and then more importantly, when you go out to the school districts for a job interview, you have a portfolio, which I'll show you and kind of talk about, a portfolio that showcases those skills. So to run through this, we talked about this if you watched that other tutorial video. I'm going to go over just briefly just to reiterate some of those main concepts that I talked about. This Moodle course is where you will strictly just submit files. It hyperlinks to the resource website, which is that content website I talked about. But this will be mainly for just submitting your files. If you need some class discussion or news forums, I'll post in there, but I'll mostly be just discussing or sending you any information via email. These rubrics here are important. These mastery projects 1 and 4, they're different than the in-person section. You're in an online course, so we'll never meet in person, but I'm always available to you via email. And if you ever want to set up a virtual email, just email me. We'll set up a time. We'll get both of our schedules aligned, and we'll meet. And we can meet for as long as we need and troubleshoot any problems that we need. Never feel kind of hesitant to shoot me an email. This is our Weebly website where all the content is. So for this first week, you can scroll down, and as you can see in my initial email, it has everything you need to get started on this course. Modules will be explained week by week here. All of your content is here with instructions. Some of them will tell you to go to the book. So for this assignment, you only have to do the analysis question. It's on page 15. That textbook is an online textbook. If you have any trouble ordering that online textbook, also just shoot me an email and we'll straighten that out. Keep the access code that they provide you. You're going to need that for the midterm. And I just want you to reiterate that you only have to do the analysis question, not all 3 questions. There's usually 3 questions for each module chapter. So this is just all content. It'll go week by week. You can check. You can work ahead in this course if you'd like. There's 16 weeks. And during those 16 weeks, kind of spread out through them, you'll have mastery projects, which are pretty much the culmination of multiple modules. So for Unit 1, now remember, for Unit 1 and 4, we'll have different rubrics than the one that are actually online here, and they will pop up. My internet connection may be a little slow, but it is, you can see it's slowly coming up, but they will populate right here, and there's kind of an overview of some of these projects, discussing what they are. This is a technology tool presentation where you will pick any technology tool you want, and you'll create a narrated PowerPoint for the online section. So for our class, you'll create a narrated PowerPoint, and that will act as your presentation. So it's technically like you were presenting in person, except it'll just be a narrated PowerPoint. And you'll see, once this uploads, it will upload on your screen what that rubric is. But remember, this rubric is not the one we will use. Our rubric is located on that Moodle page. But for Unit 2 example, for that mastery project, it will populate here as well. And all associated kind of content and tutorials are here. There's also examples for all of these videos and all of these projects, and every assignment there's an example. I really suggest you look at these examples. If you follow the examples and the criteria, you'll be all set for this course, and you'll kind of breeze through it. I will say, don't wait till last minute to actually work on these assignments, because if you just start 3 hours left on a Sunday evening when it's due at 11:55, you're going to run into some problems, because some of them, we do know that technology might give us some issues here and there. So don't let that be a case. But always email me, and we'll work things out if you do have any issues. This is a project portfolio, so at the end, you're going to actually make your own website. And we're going to learn how to do that throughout the course. And you're going to upload all of these assignments into your website portfolio. And now my idea, remember I mentioned in the beginning of this video, is I want you to take a portfolio away from this class that you can then use. You can keep updating it throughout your time at CCU, but you can also bring it out to employers and say, hey, look at all of these technology proficient skills that I have learned during my teacher ed program, and then I can put into the classroom, and here's some concrete examples of how I would use it in the classroom. It's really powerful, and I think it's a great way to kind of showcase your skills. And so you can see some examples of what these portfolios are down here. But that is about it. Go watch that full tutorial video. I'm running a little bit long on this one. I usually try to keep them close to 10 minutes. That other one's 14 to 15 minutes, but watch it all the way through. I just want to let you see my face. I am here, although I'll probably be behind that computer screen. Never be afraid to kind of reach out to me, and we'll have a great semester, and I hope you enjoy your first week of classes at CCU.